Alright, what's up, people? What was I gonna say? The title of this video is called How Dreams Are Made, and there's actually a very simple and logical process in which they're made. It's not just some guy just thought of it and that's it. Like, if we're talking about realistically how they're made, like in movies, there's certainly a way in which they're made, because everything in this life has a process plus order or a hierarchy, and dreams are no exception. If they're depending on you, like personal, then there's not really an order, because it's up to you. But in terms of how we market them, yeah, there is order. So what was I gonna say? It says here fantasy but not fantasy. I don't know what that means. I wrote down the chapters, and here it says studios, and yeah, dreams are made. Like, where are they made? They're made in studios. A studio is basically like a giant warehouse where people buy, and they put in all the pyrotechnics and tools to make movies. The house is basically empty. It's just used to store and protect from the weather. There's a budget, so I know dreams are intangible. In order to make them real, they're tangible. Like, you still need money to make things, and there's a budget. The guild or the association company lends you money, the director, for your project, for your dream. And this is a lot of money, man. This isn't like $10,000. Like, it's a lot. Like, I don't know, like $50,000, $100,000. I don't know. And the way it's seen is through a tube. Like, you're looking at me through a tube right now. Like, the film or video is a tube, like a pipe. Like, I show you what I want to show you, and there's nothing else, like, exterior. So it's like looking in a metal tube or a paper tube, and that's why it's called YouTube, because it's a tube for you. Well, that's self-explanatory, but it's like a little entertainment piece just for you, like the vlogger, the entertainer. And who's in charge of this? Because there needs to be someone in charge. Like, it's not like there's no one in charge, and that's called a director. He's the dream director, dream navigator. He still has rules to follow, but it's pretty much his dream. He still does the rules of the guild, the people who lend him the money, but he's the director, and I don't think he's that great, even though it sounds great, but I'll tell you. And like I said, there's a hierarchy, and in this hierarchy, there's a director, the art director, the actors, the celebrities, whatever. And that's how it is, man. Like, there's a place, like a warehouse, there's money, and then there's the director. And it sounds good, but it's not that good. Like, it's just entertainment. And it's fantasy. That's why I'm not too into it. Like, it's all dreams and fantasy, and that sounds cool, but it's not that cool. But people get focused on this way too much, because reality is kind of dry, man. Like, especially if you're poor or like normal, like middle wage, it can be kind of dry or simple. Like, you could achieve more, you think, or you have a big ego. And I'm gonna tell you right here how to deactivate dreams. That means that you get OCD about them, and it turns into a nightmare, and you think the fantasy has to become reality, which it doesn't. It's simple. Like, I found out just by acknowledging that they're not real, and that they'll never actually come true no matter what I wish it or how I want it. It's enough for me to snap out of it. Like, just know that it's not real, you know. I could go more into detail, but that's a lot of chapters already. And so yeah, that's how dreams are made, with money, with a leader, and a budget. So yeah, it's nothing fantastical, it's nothing super fantasy, but yeah, that's how they're made in real life, and I could explain some more in the details.